Gentlemen,
And Charles.
'twas the night before Christmas, when all through the county, not a Democrat was stirring. They hid like a mouse.
Not anymore.
The issues were hung by the press with care, in hopes that solutions from someone would soon be there. But Democrats were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of election losses danced in their heads. And Worley in her kerchief and Reed in his cap had just settled their brains for a long winter's nap. When out in Shelby County there arose such a clatter, I went to a meeting to see what was the matter. Away to the meeting I flew like a flash, tore down to the fish market, and made sure I had cash. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a room full of Democrats in apparent good cheer. With a nudge and a nod, an election generated sparks. I knew in a moment it must be our new chair, Carol Mark. More rapid than eagles, her officers they came, and she whistled and shouted, and they called them by name. Now Stevens, now Johnson, now Mortensen and Hoffman. On Fuller, on Kitchens, on Democrats all. From Greystone to Pelham to Montevallo and Alabaster, we must find good delegates and do it much faster. So meetings were scheduled all over the county. Recruiting Democrats for change was our promised bounty. So up to North Shelby and the Marks house they flew to have a barbecue and blues fundraiser with all of the crew.
Yes.
The party bank account was refilled with special care in hopes that Democratic candidates would soon be there.
That's right.
On candidates, Dukes, Putman, and Agee. A ride on Hillary Clinton's coattails, you'll see. A wink of Hillary's eye and a twist of her head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. And let's not forget the old man with white hair. Bernie Sanders would make the world more fair. So out on the campaign trail to stump. We've work to do to beat that fool Trump. I heard Carol exclaim as she drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas, you Democrats, and to all a good fight."
It's a hard call, bro. It's hard to call. We get a great copy of that.
Put that on the website.
I guess this would be the remix version of that. And it goes, "'Twas 12 nights before Christmas, when all through North Shelby, some creatures were stirring, but they all were not healthy, whose stockings were hung by our chimneys with care, understanding that Election Day 16 would soon be near. The Dems of North Shelby all gathered in one place. Oh, here, shouted one as they picked up their pace. Sugar plums, all shucks, have a Coke and a smile, for Hillary or Barney will win by a mile. When out of nowhere stood Carol or Prez. Let's recruit, she said. Then out on the lawn, something you don't see too often. Were red noses done in Fuller, Mortensen, Johnson, and Hoffman. Away to the window, some flew like a flash, hoping to catch a glimpse of this suddenly new fash. The moon on the breast of the nor'easters glow, and the winds gave a luster of the objects below. When what to our wondering eyes does do appear, but more Dems, and this time they rode on reindeer. A literal driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment that it must be St. Nick. St. Nick, said Carol, I didn't know you were a Dem. Ho, 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 he said, and be one of them? There's 13 million jobs at stake, he whistled and shouted. To be a Dem in North Shelby, I am so delighted. You best represent our core values as a nation. So optimistic is our future, you bring all elation. You're sweet, you're kind, fair to everyone. I've got 99 problems and a Dem ain't one. The issues are clear. I'll touch on a few. Minimum wages must be raised to help me and you. Higher income earners pay higher taxes is what we desire. To whom much is given, much is required. There must be a pathway to citizenship if you are crime-free, and voting rights for all, spelled V-O-T-E. More seats in the Senate and also the House. No red states, all blue states, said the jolly Klaus. Universal health care, don't get me started on that. Those other guys just keep on getting fat. Not literal, but figuratively, you understand what I mean? And he shook when he laughed, much like a machine. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His eyes, oh, they twinkled. This Dem was all merry. In a way he vanished, a shaker and a mover. No longer was he present at this house off in Hoover. But we all heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas, my Dems, and to all a good night.
Did you guys get together on this?